Submission isn't the issue. Unsafe leadership is, and calling it submission doesn't make it godly. That word has been misused for a long time. It's been used to excuse control, silence women, and avoid accountability. But that was never God's design. When God is actually leading a man, love doesn't feel heavy or confusing. It doesn't feel like walking on eggshells. It doesn't make a woman anxious, guarded, or constantly questioning her intuition. If she has to brace herself emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, something is off. And no amount of scripture can cover that. God led love doesn't survive on fear. It doesn't need pressure to function. It doesn't rely on silence, intimidation, or control to maintain order. Anything that does will eventually expose itself, always. Divine love doesn't need force, it doesn't rush obedience. Divine love doesn't need force, it doesn't rush obedience. It doesn't demand submission while avoiding responsibility. Real leadership create safety. It creates constancy. It creates space for a woman to rest instead of perform strength all the time. A woman doesn't resist love. She resists being unsafe. She resists shrinking to protect someone else's ego. She resists carrying weight that was never hers to carry alone. That's not rebellion, that's wisdom. And discernment will always make people uncomfortable, especially those who benefit from your silence. Here's the part people don't like to talk about. Any leadership that feels threatened by a discerning woman was never God led to begin with. God never asked women to submit to confusion, chaos, or emotional neglect. He asks for alignment, mature respect, and love that reflects His character. Divine love feels like peace, not pressure. And if it does feel like peace, if it doesn't feel like peace, it's time to stop spiritualizing dysfunctional and start calling things for what they are. That's not judgment, that's clarity. Thank God for grace and thank God for Jesus. We're blooming together. And may heaven continue to smile upon your beautiful, amazing face on this happy, thankful Thursday.